Welcome to Where's Wendy? Today we're exploring the Khao Kheow Open Zoo, where animals aren't behind bars, they're practically part of the family. From there we go to Asiatique, the waterfront. We were lucky enough to observe the Loy Krathong festival that was happening this evening. Come join us as we experience this once-a-year festival. Tucked into the lush foothills about 90 miles from Bangkok, this isn't your average zoo. It's massive. I mean 2,000 acres of open space. That's right, 2,000. It's not your usual zoo, it's more like a nature reserve, where the animals actually have room to be animals. They're open every day from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And tickets are about 250 baht, just under $7 USD for adults and 100 bahts for kids. Not bad at all for a full-day nature adventure. And unlike some other places, Khao Kheow actually puts effort into conservation and education, which makes you feel a little better about your mango smoothie and zoo selfie. The zoo is home to over 8,000 animals from 300 different species: elephants, rhinos, tigers, giraffes, flamingos, lemurs, you name it. You can feed the deer, watch the penguins waddle, and even get face-to-face with giraffes at the feeding deck. It wasn't crowded when we went, maybe a few school groups and some families, so it was easy to move at our own pace. You've got elephants grazing, gibbons swinging overhead, and peacocks strutting around like they own the place, and honestly, they kind of do. We rented a golf cart for about 500 bahts. That's around $13 USD for 3 hours. And I highly recommend it, unless you're into marathon walking in 90-degree heat. The cart gave us a front row seat, viewing the animals. The highlight? A baby hippo that had the whole crowd smiling. The zoo may not be the fanciest in the world, but it is full charm. His name means full moon in Thai, and honestly, he's about as round and adorable as one. He'd become a bit of a celebrity, waddling around with his stubby legs and squinty eyes. By the end of the day, we were sweaty, sun-drenched, and totally enchanted. So if you're in Bangkok and need a little green and wild in your life, with the option to cruise around in a golf cart, of course, Khao Kheow is your spot. That evening, we ended up at Asiatique, the Riverfront in Bangkok. And let me tell you, it's not just another market. It's a hybrid of a shopping mall, carnival, food court, and riverside promenade, all stitched together with a little magic and a lot of neon. Located right on the Chao Phraya River, about 10 minutes from the BTS station or by free shuttle boat, Asiatique sits on the old docks of the East Asiatic Company, warehouses from Bangkok's colonial trading past, and now turned into restaurants, boutiques, and quirky little stores. It opens every day from 4 p.m. to midnight, but really comes alive after dark when the lights flicker on and the crowds roll in. Chris and I wandered through the winding walkways between open-air restaurants, handmade goods stalls, and of course, all the street food smells you could hope for. Now, if you're feeling brave or just want a great view, there's the Asiatique Sky Ferris wheel. It's the tallest in Thailand, and tickets cost around 400 bahts, about $11 USD. It is air-conditioned gondolas. Thank goodness, because Bangkok doesn't do cool evenings. But the view at the top, pretty incredible. You get the skyline on one side and the dark glimmer of the river on the other. By the end of the night, we were full, glowing from the heat and the lights, and a little footsore. But Asiatique gave us the perfect Bangkok blend, just enough chaos and just enough charm. And this night just happened to fall on the day of the Loy Krathong festival. It is one of the most magical moments from our time in Thailand. Loy Krathong is held every year on the full moon. We celebrated in Bangkok at the Asiatic market, but it is observed all across Thailand, from Chiang Mai to the southern beaches. Some places even have fireworks, parades, and pageants. But for me, the most powerful part was the simplicity of the ritual. People gather around lakes, rivers, and canals. They light their candles, make a silent wish, and release the krathong into the water. A symbolic way of letting go of negativity, bad luck, and past mistakes. It's about cleansing emotionally, spiritually, and symbolically, and asking for forgiveness from the river goddess. Chris and I joined locals and tourists alike, standing shoulder to shoulder near the water. We watched as they released their floats with quiet hopes and a sense of gratitude. I don't know what they wish for, but I wish that I could continue having good health and be able to continue traveling and exploring. Traditionally, krathongs were made from natural material like banana tree trunks and flowers, but over time with commercialization, some floats started being made from styrofoam or plastic. which, as you can imagine, doesn't sit well with environmental goals. Today, Thailand is actively moving back towards biodegradable materials, even encouraging people to use coconut husk or bread that fish can eat. Some cities have also started limiting the number of lanterns and krathongs released to reduce pollution and protect wildlife. In Chiang Mai, the celebration overlaps with Ying Ping, when thousands of glowing lanterns are released into the sky. A breathtaking sight. But even that is changing, with tighter regulations to avoid air traffic disruption and fireworks. Unfortunately, we didn't realize Ying Ping was going to be celebrating Chiang Mai, and we left a day early and missed it. When you're traveling, don't forget to Google festivals in that area that you will be visiting. You might be able to participate in an awesome experience. For me, Loy Krathong is a reminder that it's okay to let go of guilt, of worry, of things we can't control. And when you're traveling, you need to release expectations, make space for new experiences, and carry the glow of each one with you. Thank you for joining us on this trip. Don't forget to keep wondering